Scotland has rejected independence.
Scotland's referendum should have been the warning sign.
Independence Day!
Yet a new report says the government failed to protect the Brexit vote from the threat of Russian interference. A cautious approach by spy agencies also condemned as illogical.
The committee found it astonishing that no one in government had sought beforehand to protect the referendum from such attempts or investigated afterwards what attempts to influence it there may have been.
Do you also think that the spy chiefs, the spy masters who are in charge of the agencies should have been more forceful in gripping what you describe as a hot potato?
Yes, MI5 perhaps should have done this work. One would have assumed someone at the heart of government might have wanted to know if the efficacy of democratic processes in the UK was being undermined.
The report said UK spies saw Russia's hand in the US election as a game changer, but the Intelligence and Security Committee criticised this as a belated response. The government also under fire for then delaying the publication of the very report making these findings.
I still remain utterly bemused and also angry and troubled that the government decided quite deliberately to prevent it being published for 9 months. And that worries me about the mindset of the government. Of course it does. There was no good reason to do that.
The report also accuses Russia of cyber attacks and physical ones like the Salisbury spy poisoning. Concern too about wealthy Russians linked to President Putin securing influence in the UK.
Only a small group of parliamentarians have a window into the UK's secret intelligence world. Their reports, like this one, carry weight and heat, not just for ministers, but sometimes for spy chiefs too. The Russia report says that the government until recently had badly underestimated the Russian threat and the response it required.
The Foreign Secretary rejected suggestions the UK failed to investigate Russia.
We've got a long period recognising the enduring and significant threat posed by Russia to the UK, including in relation to cyber. Russia is a top national security priority.
Moscow's man in London dismissed the Russia report as fiction.
It's much of ado about nothing. The report is called Russia. It is on the first page here. But if you will put any other country's name, it will be about the same, because this report is not about Russia. It is about internal relationship of different agencies that are doing intelligence inside the UK.
Did Russia amplify the division during the Brexit referendum?
We have no means to amplify anything. As I said, for the division is bad. Amplifying it is also bad.
Boris Johnson has rejected calls to investigate the EU referendum, ministers saying there's no evidence of successful interference. But perhaps that's just because they've not been looking. Deborah Hain, Sky News.